Shalom, shalom, and welcome. This is Man's Final Steps. Man's Final Steps, a continuing series to those who would be of the 144,000 mentioned in Revelations chapter 7 and 14, and the great multitude that will come out of the great tribulation. Yes, this is a message to you, a message to those who seek to worship and obey Almighty Yahuwah and accept Yahusha as Mashiach and Messiah. For it is you I consider my brothers, my sisters, my family. My name is Symmanayah, and today is December 10th, 2013. In this segment, we will address the issue of passing leadership. And let me begin, as I do often, not always, but often, with a series of questions. Have you read about leaders used by the Almighty Father Yahuwah in Scripture? Does leadership change hands from time to time? Have you witnessed different layers of bosses, those that are in command? Do you think this will occur in our gathering? Will leaders have to pass their leadership over to another? In other words, relinquish the authority in which they have been so accustomed to having. Do you think we will witness leaders appointed to manage greater numbers than what they are now among their specific groups? Have you considered what it would take to avoid nepotism or favor to a family member as this shaping takes place? Have you considered what it would take to avoid showing favorites to those that are most closest to their friends or family? What type of reproof, discipline will we witness to get us in sync with the guidance from the Spirit of Yahusha? I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, these along with many other questions will be answered, and we will witness the refining process of the 144,000 and multitude who will come out of the great tribulation. There will be passing leadership. From perceived promotions to demotions, we will witness the blueprint of the Spirit of Yahusha come to be regarding the shaping of the intended. We will also, in these early stages, witness brothers and yes, sisters removed from positions of leadership. There will be those who think they will be in charge and or work their mouths in emotion in an attempt to rise into and or preserve their leadership position, only to discover that they will be removed from doing such task. There will be followers trying to enact the democratic process, only to discover living orders and commands will come directly from the Spirit of Yahusha or through one of his chosen. We will also see people of like ethnicity trying to keep close to one another, but remember, assignments will be initiated as well as directed by the Spirit of Yahusha, directly in or through his chosen leaders. Let us be prepared to receive such instructions. Relinquishing authority per se is a hard thing for people who have grown accustomed to such positions, but many will be humbled and removed from a position of leadership as it is so ordered by the Spirit of Yahusha. Yes, there will be some who will be refined and perfected in their roles, but there will be those who will be removed. We see people challenging authority, but remember what happened during the days of Moshe. Allow me to present a glimpse of something that happened when Moshe was challenged by a group of those among his peers, or should I say, among those who came out of Mitzrayim. Numbers 16th chapter, I want to read 29th verse through 35. Number 16, 29 through 35. And it reads as follows. If these die as all men do, or if they are visited as all men are visited, then Yahuwah has not sent me. But if Yahuwah creates what is unheard of, and the earth opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belongs to them, and they go down alive into the grave, then you shall know that these men have scorned Yahuwah. And it came to be, as he ended speaking all these words, that the ground under them split apart, and the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up with their households and all the men of Korah with all their goods. So they and all those with them went down alive into the grave, and the earth closed over them, and they perished from the midst of the assembly. And all Yasharah who were round about them fled at their cry, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up. And the fire came out from Yahuwah and consumed the 250 men who were offering incense. This is just an excerpt. I encourage you to read the entire chapter of number 16 and come to realize it can be dangerous challenging those whom the Most High has chosen to lead. Pray and watch, for he will bring phenomenal proof. My brothers and sisters, these events were a result of those challenging those whom the Almighty Father had placed in leadership positions, specifically directed at Moshe, unaware that they was challenging the decision of the Most High Father Yahuwah. Be mindful of whose side you take or will take in the coming foreseeable future. There will be no rewind buttons, nor will we see any opportunities to get it right. There will be times when we will only have to make one decision. I am compelled to believe we will witness some very humbling and extraordinary things occur to prove whom the Spirit of Yahusha has chosen to lead the ranks of the 144,000 in multitude who will come out of the great tribulation. We have seen people prop up leaders who they believe should be in authority. It will be wise to learn how to discern and understand and obey the living guidance of the Spirit of Yahusha. It will be wise to move only as directed from him through his set-apart spirit. Let us learn to discern the methods in which his commands are delivered. It is our habits and the programming we received in our prospective countries and groups that will play a strong influence on how we perceive leadership, how we believe leadership shall be established. But regardless of what we have become accustomed to, the power and strength of the Almighty Father Yahuwah through his set-apart spirit sent in Yahusha's name will make right what is to be. We will discover out of obedience an emergence of a very polished group, prepared, willingly, in demonstrating the fulfillment of end-time prophecies right before our eyes. Passing leadership will be something we will witness as the ranks are enlarged. It will be something most necessary for establishing a well-disciplined and obedient group. I submit to you, my brothers and sisters, some of us will be ordered to be quiet and follow, and some of us may become surprised that we may be called to lead. The unveiling of assignments will come and be proven to originate from the Spirit of Yahusha. When adversity rears its ugly head against the righteous structuring, there will be a time to echo right rulings. Yes, right judgment, right rulings. Let us learn when to stand back and watch the mighty hand of the Spirit of Yahusha, our Mashiach, prove who he is using as leaders in or leader for his people. I pray these words reach the dinner table, the water cooler camps, the discussions among fellow brothers and sisters, among fellowships. I pray these words are examined thoroughly. Let us prepare to respond with ready mind once we are, or it has been confirmed of what is to be. I pray these words find each and every one with all sincerity. It will be wise to begin having conversations about the structuring of the 144,000 and multitude who will come out of the great tribulation now, if not very soon. We will witness passing leadership, brace for the surprising results, prepare for all that is necessary for making transitioning into authority or becoming a follower seamless. Prepare, my brothers and sisters. Until next time, my family, I pray for our continued increase in discernment, understanding, and the ability to establish ready minds to respond to the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha and those whom he has chosen to lead us. Until next time, stay tuned as the series continue. Shalom, shalom, shalom.